Bill White's Midday Rant is a short, sharp take on what's happening and how it relates to you. Agree or disagree? Listen to middayrant.com today.
For far too long, Republicans and conservatives generally have taken what they consider the high road, choosing not to, as they describe it, stoop to the depths of behavior used by the Democrats. And while that might have worked, say 30 or 40 years ago, today's Democrat wants to disrupt, to tear down, to destroy our society. And so if we continue to follow these rules, which we have imposed on ourselves, that plan is going to fail miserably. In case you haven't noticed, Democrats, leftists of every stripe and hue, perceive order or kindness from their opponents who follow the rules, who fight by the Queensbury Rules, as weakness. And they use this noble characteristic as an opportunity to advance their agenda at any cost. They use the courts packed with activist judges when they cannot convince voters to support their ludicrous progressive policies. They steal elections when their opponents look set to recapture public office, and then they protest, seek to intimidate and harass when they cannot wait for elections to steal. In the last few years, we have witnessed rioting, businesses being looted, homes and businesses being destroyed, justices being intimidated, threats to blow up the Senate filibuster, more threats to pack the court with sympathetic judges, attempts to add states to our union, all because they cannot simply convince a majority of the people to support their views. Beginning in 2020, in their quest to convince voters of their policies, the Democrats have killed 35 people, injured 1,500 police officers, and caused more than $2 billion in property damage. But all that's perfectly acceptable to a leftist because their guy wasn't in the White House. Now they have the White House, an election they stole. And what did we do? That's what we did. For days now, Democrat zealots have been protesting outside the homes of Supreme Court justices, and the White House does nothing. The Justice Department does nothing, despite it being a federal crime to picket or protest at or near a judge's home, pursuant 18 U.S.C. 1507, quote, with the intent of influencing the judge, end quote. And what do? That's what we did. Why haven't Republicans organized outside the homes of Justices Breyer, Sotomayor, and Kagan? Why not? Get up in their faces, as Democrats say. Shout and scream outside their homes. Follow them to restaurants. Disrupt their lives. Never use physical violence like the Democrats do, at least not yet. But do disrupt their lives and force the Justice Department and the local authorities to do their jobs. Make them arrest the conservative protesters while they ignore Democrats. Make them do it. I say let's end the Queensbury Rules approach. It doesn't work.